I maybe read your highlight? I skipped it. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to skip it. I probably just didn't see it. Little clavicle. I don't know which message was highlighted, but I can go into your history and see if I can find a recent message. I didn't mean to skip your message. I'm sorry. Do you think that you have lost enough trust in people in general to avoid having friends in the future out of concern for them turning on you or something? Honestly, somewhat. I hate to say that because I always do try to see the best in people, and I always will try to see the best in people. But I mean, sometimes when you do kind of get, I guess, like screwed over by people, or you know, you just kind of learn that you can't trust some people, or you, I don't know, you just kind of, I guess, get betrayed in some way, or something goes in like a different way you expected, or like whatever. I don't know if that makes any sense. I feel like I'm like not speaking in a good way right now. I don't know. But I mean, it can, no, it doesn't mean I'm stuck in the past, you guys. It doesn't. You guys like forget the past. I understand it's important to like, you know, move on from the past and stuff. But I mean, yeah, I kind of do think sometimes when you are in situations like that, it can make it kind of hard to trust people in the future a little bit. I know friends are important, guys, but I also believe like, you know, quality of friends above quantity of friends. So, you know, it's not like, I guess I just feel like I can just kind of just go be super close friends with like tons of people. It sounds so bad. I always want to see the best in everybody, but it's just like, I don't know. Sometimes it can be a little hard to trust like certain people because of like, I don't know, things I've gone through and things like that. So I mean, that's just kind of me being honest there. You can choose friends. You don't need to please everyone. Thanks, her bride. Yeah, like, I'm not saying, like, I'm against the idea of, like, having, like, new friends or things like that, because I'm definitely not. Like, I don't have, like, a ton of friends, honestly, guys, but, you know, friends that I do have, I'm really grateful for and stuff. And I'm not saying, like, I'm not open to, like, making new friends, like, at all. Like I said, I always want to see the good in people, and I always will want to be like that, and I'll always want to try to see the best in people. But yeah, you know, I do think sometimes when you have some not so good experiences with people, then sometimes it kind of can make it a little bit harder to trust people again in the future, a little bit. Forgiveness is also important. No, I know forgiveness is important, guys, and even towards people that I've had bad experiences with it, you know, I don't try to like hold resentment towards people, like I really don't. And when it comes down to it, I want the best for everybody and all that, so yeah. Hey, please notice me. I love you so much. I'll be competing in a beauty contest in summer. Wish me luck. Oh, good luck, Leish Marie. That's awesome. Please stop with the forgiveness is important gaslighting. Yeah, it's like, I don't know, guys. Like, I feel bad. It's just like, I've been through some bad experiences in my life that sometimes kind of makes it a little bit hard to, like, you know, trust everybody, I guess. But, I mean, I'm not trying to say that, like, I'm not open to forgiveness and things like that. Like, of course I am. And of course, like, regardless, I always want the best for everybody. So, yeah. Your feelings about being wary of making friends is valid. You're always able to make friends when you're ready at your own pace. Thanks, Britick, though. Yeah, I guess it's just sometimes you have to be a little bit careful who you trust sometimes, just because sometimes, like, you know, I don't know. It's just like, there can be some not so great. I'm not trying to say people are bad people, but, you know, it can be, like, a little bit, like, hard to trust people, like, when people kind of, like, betray you, or people just kind of put you through bad experiences, or, like, whatever, I guess. I hope that makes sense. I'm sorry if, like, that seems mean. I don't mean for it to. How do I handle all the videos about me on YouTube? I'm used to it at this point. Awkwardly Megan, thank you so much for subscribing. I really appreciate it. Like, I feel like people have kind of been making a lot of videos about me for years. So I try not to pay too much attention. You know, like, it's too bad that some of them sometimes can be pretty mean at times, but, you know, it's okay. Like, I'm kind of used to a lot of people, I guess, like, wanting to say what they want to say about me. and kind of like make videos. Not everyone's mean in her videos, but you know, it depends. So yeah, but it's okay. You know, I'm pretty used to it. There could be some interesting channels and videos and stuff, but yeah. I don't know, YouTube could be an interesting world. Thanks for the bits, eccentric choice.
Feeling lately video is one of my favorites.
Aw,
I completely
thanks.
understand not wanting to do another one like it, but I hope that you have a therapist or someone you can still discuss that kind of stuff with privately. The internet can be very overwhelming and it's so cathartic to speak about how you're feeling without the pressure of judgment. Love you, girl.
Thanks, eccentric. I really appreciate that. I'm glad you liked that video. Yeah, the internet definitely can be, I feel like sometimes, like, a pretty fast place to sometimes just, like, judge things or kind of pick things apart. So, I mean, I don't know. I understand you being weary. I had a few friends who absolutely tried to ruin my life and kind of want to act cool. Being a friend is a privilege, and you don't need to be pressured to anyone who gives you pause. Thank you so much, Bowser the Turret. Yeah, because it's like, you know, I really do not mean to, like, sound mean when I say sometimes, like, it might be a little hard to trust people just because of, like, bad experiences that I've had. But, yeah, like I said, it doesn't mean I'm not open to new friends or anything like that. It's just kind of, like, sometimes, I guess it can be a little scary, like, getting really close with people when, you know, you don't always know, like, what those people's intentions might be or just, like, whatever. You will be miserable if you dwell in the past. Maybe you misunderstood the situation. I mean, I don't think I misunderstood the situation, guys, but I mean, I'm not trying to dwell in the past, like I said. I know some of you guys might be like, well, that's a miserable way to live life, Eugenia, and again, like, I try to see the good in everybody. I do. I'm not saying I'm not open to new friends. I'm just saying that sometimes it can be a little bit hard to, like, just trust everyone right away and stuff like that. You have to learn from the past too. You can't just forget things that happen. That's not realistic. Yeah, and that's true too, James. It's like, of course, guys, like, I understand that, like, you shouldn't just let the past, like, you know, destroy your life and, like, dwell in it forever. But at the same time, it's like, sometimes I think, like, you kind of also can, like, learn from the past and stuff like that, you know? But don't let the past make you cold. Yeah, no, I know. I'm not trying to come off as cold, guys. Like, I understand that. And like I said, I mean, generally, I do try to see the best in, like, everybody. I sometimes get myself in bad situations because of how I am like that. People love to act like they're saints. Yeah, Ripple Toxin. It's like, guys, if anything, sometimes, like, me, like, trusting people too much has gotten me in, like, bad situations. Like, over and over again sometimes. And I wouldn't be surprised if, like, in my life, like, if something like that happens again, like, I don't know. Like, it's not me trying to be a cold person. It's just that, like, I have had those experiences. So, I mean, yeah. Miss Luna Baby, thank you for the bits.
The past teach you how to protect yourself better now.
Thanks! I mean, I guess somewhat. It's like, it's just like, I don't know. Like, I understand, like, just because you have bad experience with some people, it doesn't mean that everyone's like that, you know? Like, there's a lot of good people out there, and I'm always open to that. Like, you know, like, I'm definitely not just, like, trying to shut out, like, all people or anything like that. You're